My name is Jimmie Ross, and I am a survivor. I was in a domestic violence situation for 23 years. And I was really young when I met my ex-husband, and I didn't know anything about domestic violence or that it was wrong if they pushed you around or slapped you. And that's was the first few months when I met him. It started immediately. So I always thought it was just okay. I was ashamed. I wouldn't tell anybody. I couldn't talk to anybody. He wouldn't let me have no friends. Or he would get mad if I came home 5 minutes late from work. Wanted to know why I was late. And I still thought that was still okay for him to act the way he did. So it went from weeks to months to years to over 2 decades of domestic violence. And I suffer from PTSD now and anxiety due to physical, emotional, and sexual abuse from my ex-husband. And also my kids suffered a lot of emotional abuse. I didn't know a way out. I didn't know where to go. I didn't want to talk to anybody about the things that was going on because he always found out. I left him many times. He always found us, brought us home, and promised things would be better. It was going to be different. But 2 or 3 days later, or the very same night, he would say, "Who's going to help you now?" Nobody. Nobody's going to help you because nobody wants you out there. Nobody needs you or wants to put up with you, only me. So by him telling me that, I learned to live with all the abuse, and it went on for 23 years. And he had done a lot of physical things. My bones were broke, black eyes every day, broke my nose, broke my kneecaps, always threatened me, threatened my family if I left. Or he would say he was done with me, didn't want me no more. Go ahead and leave. And I would thank God and I would say, finally. But just before I walked out the door, he would tell me that I was going to get a bullet in the back of the head. And I'd turn back and stay again for more abuse. And it went on, like I said, for 23 years. Sometimes I can't believe that I put up with it for 23 years. Until April the 19th of 1998. I found my way to Hastings Hospital after a good beating for 7.5 hours and a lot of torture. And then I found my way to Help in Crisis. And I just want to say that Help in Crisis put me back together. That's when I learned how to trust, be on my own, and now it's almost 21 years later. I am happy, and I wish somebody would have told me about domestic violence when I was a young teenager. Thank you.